You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
More graves I fill, the more calories.
What? Last time I was in Lower Oxford. Protego! Incendio! Go, coward.
Protego!
Slow.
Expulso!
You're quite a...
Levioso.
Petrificus!
Died. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo. Accio.
You will pay for your deeds. Stop that right now!
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Can't find you! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
I hate
Accio. Incendio.
Expulso!
Defendo.
Real quick, don't go down.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
I heard something. Stop!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Levioso. Accio.
To your knees. You may want to move.
Levioso. Protego.
Someone!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Stupid one. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
all of my siblings have gone on to that.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Reading can be tennis. Why can't students see that?
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a merging at around 15 feet in length. It is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is, Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emeric the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emeric gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Fluxweed.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus mimbletonia. The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Gallangantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
You probably just haven't found the right breed yet.
I think garlic.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Revelio. Lumos.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected them to be from somewhere.
What are you up to now?
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the gallery.
So many interesting people from all over the world.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I could
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Confringo! Defender! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Defender! Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Accio. Protego.
Location of our Hebridean dragon. Where to return her, you know what.
Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Eight weeks is simply too many. Revelio. Revelio.
You received my owl.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Revelio.
Safe travels, my young friends.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
We need to break its line of sight somehow.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
Still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else.
Accio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. You won't stop me. Arresto momentum.
I hate that!
Leviosa.
There you are.
Incendio.
Rubber up boy, coming back this way.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Incendio. You can't stop me.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Leviosa. Accio. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Defendo.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word.
Clever.
We're being watched. By a door. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? if I'm translating this correctly, and I think that they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I have a brother who works at Green Docks.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. That's the last
Revelio.
loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant.
Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Levioso.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Capolso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
My turn.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Protego. Levioso. Incendio.
You are postponing the inevitable. I will have my get accustomed to that.
Incendio.
Kill cells glance off of me.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Play with that.
Accio. Incendio.
To worry about.
Accio. Levioso.
This is funny.
Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Levioso. Accio.
Rather up why he's coming back in.
Not quick enough. Levioso.
This doesn't
Accio. Incendio.
This is so much too easy.
Accio. Levioso.
Then surrender now. You are postponing the inevitable.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You lost it away with that. Release
Accio.
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain. Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for. I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Bromley Gaunt was the sort who'd flay her own mother.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, Thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
What are you up to now?
Past the high wing! Revelio. Confringo. 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 Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Cursed fiends. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back! Nice to see you again. we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I wish I'd paid more attention.
Revelio. 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 Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this...
I swear on my mother's grave.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
If any dark wizards come around Hogsmeade, I'll...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes. From what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft. The other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough, near the river.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
That ought to serve you nicely. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Mr. Thistlewood, what was it you needed my help with? Crates of cabbages?
I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help? I'll be able to put that to good use. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio. Has there wondered a lot about dark arts? It's pushing the boundaries of magic. I advise
board matters is in for a Canut, in for a galleon.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Levioso!
I'm scared of heights!
Accio!
Levioso!
Potato!
Here's 10 points. You'll feel that. Levioso! You after the coldest. I bet that one hurt. Levioso! Levioso! How's the view? Oh, how did that? Levioso!
Levioso! Levioso!
Levioso!
Revelio. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
Patrol, watch for threats. Must be joking.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best. Made yet.
Levioso!
Put me down right now!
Brockborough,
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Running!
Expelliarmus!
Helmet held back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Nothing.
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you? Just how many witches have we...
Expelliarmus!
Ah, give that back!
Levioso!
Am I supposed to be impressed? All right, you've had your fun.
Expelliarmus!
Where did it go?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Snooty as up Hopfield is, I don't have much to steal.
Levioso! Accio!
We may have an intruder in our midst.
Expelliarmus!
It better not be a trick.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Better than that.
This isn't a fair fight!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Avoiding our problems.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Look what
Expelliarmus!
you paid for that.
Levioso!
Barely felt anything at all.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Now you've gone too far.
Accio!
Incendio! Take goblin out.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Expelliarmus! Alohomora. No need. Levioso! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Now. Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
You'll regret crossing.
Accio.
Confringo! Confringo! Come out before I find you. Confringo!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
It isn't.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Dark magic.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Fringo.
Accio.
Fringo.
Confringo. Incendio.
That ought to warm you up.
Revelio. Levioso.
Someone! Is that you?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
No!
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. The beasts around here can sleep. Revelio.
Best take I've had in a while. I had such a pilfer, I almost split me bag. How come no one ever has a good bag to steal? I mean, that's a problem.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Levioso. I'll look after you. Revelio. Levioso. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Accio. Levioso. Not going to hurt you. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Best place.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo. What? Triple nearby again.
Incendio.
I heard something.
Let's see. Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helmet.
Accio.
Is a coward.
Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo! You. Somehow were friends of mine. I know.
Accio.
Young friend.
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso.
That ought to warm you up.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Let's see you survive.
Let me have it, look.
They want to buy
Accio. Incendio.
What have you done?
Confringo. Incendio.
Who taught you that?
Let me have
Levioso.
it.
Am I supposed to be
Incendio. Confringo.
No!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
No.
Levioso!
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Reparo.
Most stores in Hogsmeade know me.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Defendo.
You're that hypocrite.
Levioso. Defendo. Levioso.
It's Nora Treadwell's little saviour. It's the one who took the Goblin Helm.
You tried. Marvelous strike.
Defendo.
All about you and your fight.
That will warm you up. You're a good thing in our range.
Levioso. Incendio.
You little. Let's see you survive that.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Revelio. 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 Levioso.
You're the one who freed our
Accio. Incendio.
Expellion. Ringo! I'd quit now, while you're still alive.
Accio.
Treadwell nearby again.
Defendo. Levioso.
If I have so much of a scratch on me, you'll be sorry!
Incendio.
All right. I shall get that Goblin Helm back. Hopefully from your home.
Can't petrify us all.
Yes, I one of my own. You will see.
Levioso. Accio.
My young friend.
Levioso.
Ringo!
Defendo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
My favorite part!
Accio. Incendio.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Accio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. That's that. Settled. Revelio.